everybody, I'm on a bike and I'm going for a ride longer than just to the shops. For the past couple of months while on lockdown, I've just been riding to go to the shops and nothing else. I've been off the island once since the lockdown started. I think it was once, yes, and that was to pick up Reno's headset. She's been working from home for the past couple of months now, and she's not really been able to go out. I mean, we went for one walk. It was on her birthday. We went for a walk, and we thought, let's risk it. Let's find a quiet place to go. Could we find a quiet place where no one would be? Could you? I mean, it's bad enough on the island as it is, but during lockdown, you thought if you went to the bottom of some unknown road into this little green area, you walk out there, you think you can have 10 minutes stood out there, and 2 other people appear with kids. It's just like, this is worse than before. So yeah, I do really feel for Reno being stuck at home. I better grab some fuel quickly. I've just realised I'm on 2 bars. Admittedly, this tank of fuel has lasted me since lockdown, pretty much. That is a pet peeve of mine. And obviously living on an island, we have lots of places selling ice creams. The amount of people that will grab an ice cream out of a chiller cabinet and not close it? Like, what do you do at home when you get the chips out? You just chuck them in there and leave the door open. So yeah, I'm doing the build series on the DRZ if you haven't seen, and I'm actually coming to get some paint now. That's the reason I'm off the island. Which one shall we have? I just can't decide. Which one do I want? I think I'll have this one. Okay, well, I've got most of the stuff I ordered. The lacquer's missing, but that's fine. The most important thing I need right now is the brake cleaner, because yesterday I got to a point I was just about done cleaning up the brake calipers, and I needed about 3 more squirts of brake cleaner, and I ran out. It is with huge thanks to my patron supporters, as always, that I'm able to do this build series right now in the middle of this pandemic. But you have to find things to do when you can't make normal videos, and it needed doing for a long time, and I think some people are really enjoying it. So, as I say, huge thanks to my patrons and to the people who are supporting me through PayPal with it. Well, of course there's no bin. I swear to God, the first video I try and film in 2 months and the drift gives up. I think I've got it working again now. So basically I've just been doing the right thing, staying at home and entertaining myself by doing the DRZ series. And obviously, while the bike dealerships are closed at the moment, I can't review bikes anyway, so not riding is not the end of the world, because I can still produce videos. Admittedly, they're not on bike videos, and not everyone wants to watch those. People don't necessarily want to watch the DRZ series, but it is all I can do it right now. If you're enjoying the build series, I would really appreciate if you remember to hit the like button on those videos. There's a lot of people that are watching them, and I know it's easy not to remember to hit that button. I'd really would appreciate it if you would remember to do that on my videos. It would help a lot. My plans for returning to normal vlogging, well, I want to get the DRZ done first, and hopefully by that point we'll know more. So a couple more weeks, 3-4 weeks, whatever, I don't know. Doing the DRZ, I know a lot of people might say, well, it only took me a week to do that. It's like, yeah, but you're not filming it. If you were filming it, it takes a lot longer. And obviously it's not just the filming, you then have to edit what you filmed, so you end up just going over the same stuff 3 or 4 times. So it takes like 4 times longer to film stuff and edit it than it does to just do the job. So as I say, hopefully by the time I get the DRZ on the road, because I do want to ride that this summer, hopefully by that point things will have been more normal. We'll know more of an idea of what's going on, how the numbers in the UK are going, and what sort of freedoms and controls we have at that time. So yeah, I'm basically get the DRZ done, wait and see what happens. Reno's going to be at home for the next month or so anyway, so yeah, that is basically the mini update. Not a lot's changed. I know that officially you can look at the rules and say, oh well, yeah, it's absolutely fine to ride as long as you go for a bit of exercise. Yeah, that is completely true, and I can understand why people are going to do that. You can social distance, you can do all that stuff. Just trying to be as careful as possible, because if I get hurt and I end up in hospital, well, obviously I don't want that, but equally it means there's not as many people to go and buy food, but there's only one person left to be able to go and buy food, not a household, and yeah. So that's why I'm doing the sensible thing, and a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters and the supporters of this channel, who are, even if they're not the biggest fans of the build series, you know, they're accepting, yeah, at the moment you have to do what you can do. Trust me, as soon as I can get back down the bike dealerships and do some review work and that sort of stuff, do some more on bike videos, I will be doing it when it's the right time. Anyway, so the actual subject of this video was going to be, have you seen the suggestions that they're going to make the A2 license easier? There isn't a huge amount to this. The Europeans, the Parliament or whatever, is currently discussing some new rules. The current rules on the A2 stipulate that the bike must be at least 395 cc's and it must have between 27 and 48 brake horsepower, from my memory. Yeah, but basically it needs to be a relatively large bike. But say you came in wanting to ride, you know, you ride a 125 and you just want to get a little Van 200 or something. You don't need to know how to ride a big, heavier 650 bike, you know, something of this sort of size. This is only a 600, but, you know, this is an A2 bike if you want it to be, with the restrictions. Wow, it's going to look completely normal down here. Oh, the police are actually out, having a word. So the new rules, instead of having all those stipulations, or the suggestion of the new rules, just say must be a minimum of 250 cc's to pass your test on the bike. It's the test bike that they're talking about here. Sorry, I should have made that clear. The bike that you take the test on for the A2, instead of being a big heavy bike, it can now just be a 250. So for the people that, you know, can't ride a big heavy bike, they want to stick to their little 125 size, 250, 200, something like that, they can pass on a bike much more like what they're used to. You know, if they're a little person and they're used to riding a little bike, it's a lot easier for them to pass their license and continue riding, you know, an A2 level. Which is a good thing, I think. Just makes it slightly more accessible to people. I don't think it's going to make any great difference. I don't think anyone's going to be like dancing from the rooftops over this news. Maybe a few individuals. I mean, if they change more rules, of course everyone's going to say, well, they need to change it so it's auto upgrade and all that sort of stuff. Do away with all the new rules, blah, blah, blah. That's when it'll be good. Yeah, I get it. I know it's annoying, it's frustrating, but there are reasons for it. But at least someone with a legitimate reason to say, well, I find it difficult to ride one of these bigger bikes because I'm only little, you know, like with Reno, she would have found it probably a lot easier if she was able to ride a 250 to pass her test rather than a 500. But then again, if you're going to get a 500, it's good to have that 500 so you've practiced on it. Whatever. As I say, sorry this video isn't quite what it was supposed to be, but drift sucks arse. Catch you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see future videos. This channel is made possible by the support of the audience. Please consider joining my Patreon to get early access to videos, questions answered in the monthly Q&A, your name on screen, and some exclusive content, all for as little as $1 a month. You can also check out the links in the description to my merch and other ways to directly support the channel. Thanks for watching.